This is my new project bike, Honda NX 650 Dominator. Before we jump into the build, let's give some respect to the bike itself. The Honda NX 650 Dominator was produced from late 1980s up until the early 2000s. It was a part of Honda's effort to build a versatile, street-legal dual sport that could handle both city riding and light off-road trails. It uses a 5-speed gearbox and has a pretty simple but reliable carbureted setup. Why I choose especially this bike to be my new project bike? Because it's cheap, it's simple, and I can work on it by myself. And it is a very reliable machine. And I know that because I had one maybe 20 years ago. This bike has the same engine like a XR 650, which is in production still today. When I compare it to my Yamaha Super Tenere 1200, this bike is not as comfortable as this Super Tenere is. And my wife noticed that on a first try. I started modifying it. First, what I've done, I have changed the petrol tank from the standard metal one to a plastic 23 liters from a service. There is many things to do, but this is just start. What I really like about this bike, simplicity comes first. You don't need a mechanic for every stuff, you can work on it easily to adjust it as you like. Lightweight comes second, easy to maneuver on tight spaces or hard trails. Third is the ground clearance. It is more than enough even in some hard off-road rides. There is many more, but those were the main. This bike is not a perfect choice for a long distance traveling, but you will see that many YouTubers and common people out there have already traveled with this bike. Why it is not a perfect choice? First, because of the vibrations that single cylinder makes. You will feel like that you can sense every piston hit. Vibrations come from the engine, spreads through the chassis, especially through high revs, to handlebar and to the footrests. Then comes the seat. It is hard, too hard, and for two up there is not much space, but it can be improved. Mechanically, very simple machine. It's built for everyday riding, commuting, going to a work, to some weekend rides, but not much for some long distance traveling. But it can be done. It's a very reliable machine, so maybe simplicity is what you need when you are on a long trips. I bought this bike mainly because I wanna make some real adventure bike from it. With no fancy gadgets, no computers, no TC, no riding modes, but I wanna make it to go everywhere. Wanted to improve suspension, to improve seating comfort, and to make this old lady tough enough to survive these times. And not just to survive, to be equal and maybe even better than all those bikes out there. There is a lot to be improved, but that makes this project more interesting.